Hey guys, it's Katura, and today I wanted to go over how to defeat Wenshi. This is the deck I use. For the first fight, your deck doesn't matter because they'll give you a deck, but your Echo does matter, and I think Luna's the best, at least for me, to get him defeated pretty quickly. But I do use that deck in the fight with the Dementors right after. I do think it's a good idea to have the deck already loaded so you're already ready for that fight when you do get into it. But first you're going to be protecting Wenshi, and the first thing I do is on the bottom right I get a healing potion to put on him. And then as soon as I can, I do side along into the corner to get Wenshi away from everybody else. You can see I'm doing some attacks on Midas in the meantime. Now that I have Wenshi in the corner, I just want to stay away from Wenshi to avoid any attacks hitting him and him taking damage, and then I just focus on Midas. My main attacks I like to use are Orb of Water. Whenever he brings out the spiders, I want to use Glacius and Incarcerus, that way he takes a lot of damage. And if you don't have Thestrals loaded in yet, you can use another spell. So for me, I had to use Incendio, and then after that my Thestrals were loaded and he was stopped by Glacius, so then I could hit him with Thestrals and he couldn't move around. And after this, it's really just a matter of cycling back to your Thestrals. So if I have to use something else, I will, like the Sectum Sempra or a Pugno, and then I'll use Orb of Water as soon as I can. Sometimes he's hard to catch. So then Glacius with Incarcerus and then Thestrals. And just keep cycling like that. If you do get Kelpies, Kelpies are great too to put on him because as you follow him around, they're just doing extra damage. So you don't always have to wait for Thestrals, but you can if you want. But using Luna makes it a lot easier of a fight since she does have Thestrals and Kelpies as well as all the spell damage. So again, this is the deck that I'm using because you can choose your deck for this next fight. And this just worked best for me, and being able to have Abby for that first thing because you really want to just be able to trap him and stop him from moving so you can do your attacks, hit him with Thestrals from Luna, and get through the fight really quickly. So you start with Daniel already with you, but you can see that I put out a Time Turner, and then when I can I want to Crucio him and then Prior Crucio him, and then just get to the Thestrals and just trap him as much as I can. I could have put Abby out already, but I don't think I was really thinking about it at that moment, but put Abby out right away and she'll just help capture him and make him stay in place so your attacks actually do damage because he just runs around a ton. But really it's just a matter of bringing him down as much as you can because he does have a lot of health to start with. But Abby's a huge help, and then Crucio as well as Thestrals and everything else. And you could also use Snape if you wanted because he would do a lot of damage. I think a lot of Echoes would actually be pretty viable for this fight. I just thought Luna was the easiest, and since I already had her loaded, I didn't have to worry about changing anything out. And she gave me Thestrals. Also, again, in this fight, Kelpies can be very beneficial. If you run across her Kelpies, I would almost say they can be more beneficial than the Thestrals just because they stay on you and follow you around, and you just follow him around and do your attacks, and your Kelpies will do bonus damage and just keep doing damage. So Kelpies or Thestrals from your Luna, those are the best ones. You could do Monster Book of Monsters and stuff like that, but for the more part, I would say Kelpies and Thestrals from your Luna creature is the best option to go for. I hope this guide helps you guys out. Thank you guys so much for watching.